Hi, I'm Chris Flowers. If licenses and regulations help stop sex trafficking, then if Kansas truly wanted to put an end to sex slavery, shouldn't they allow grown adults to engage in prostitution legally and then regulate and license that? When you ban something outright, that forces what you ban onto the black market, and the black market is where shady stuff starts happening. Case in point, many years ago, my friend came over with some marijuana and we smoked it. Shortly after, we both started feeling something wasn't quite right. That's right, it was laced. Then not too long ago, Colorado legalized marijuana, and now a lot of the marijuana being sold around here comes from dispensaries in Colorado, and you hardly ever hear tales anymore of people buying pot that's laced. I say the same basics apply to prostitution. If prostitution was legalized and reasonably regulated, then most people would rather deal with a legitimate licensed prostitute than have to deal with pimps and potential sex slaves. So I propose this. The city allows for licensed masseurs to give genital massages if the masseur and the client both agree to it. We let someone get naked and have every other part of their body touched and rubbed by a massage therapist. Hell, we let proctologists spend their day fingering men and sticking things up their anus. So if someone wants to yank a guy's crank, I say let him. Picture this, a big old sweaty fat guy. Would getting him off with your hand actually be that much worse than giving him a full body massage, getting up in there under the folds of fat, or being the proctologist sticking your finger up his ass? And that brings me to my last point. This is about a group of people imposing their morality on the rest of society. If a grown adult wants a hand job, another grown adult is willing to give one for money, then let them. That's both freedom and capitalism, and that's the foundation of our country. If you have a problem with a genital massage, then don't get one, and allow other consenting adults to do what they want. That would truly be a happy ending for everyone. Thank you.
Number 133 is James Inman. Thanks.
I was in the protests. I didn't get arrested, but a year before the entire protest, I was arrested for saying the F word. And I will not use that word in front of the council. I'm sorry. I will substitute the word forget for the word the F word, okay? So I was trying to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom door was locked, and I said, forget it. And this lady said, excuse me, and I said, I need to go to the bathroom. She says, your language. I go, you've never heard the word forget? How about forget you, you mother forgetter? You ever heard that word before? And then I ran across the street to find another bathroom, and she called the police. And this cop came up to me and said, let me see your license. And I said, what for? You're going to arrest me for saying the word forget? And he said, put your hands behind your back. And I got arrested for saying the word forget. So this is my open letter to Mark Sidran. You dysfunctional, retarded, mentally ill derelict. Demon scum, antichrist, spewing worthless, constipated balls of dung from your funkenwagnal education. You're a liquid-emitting fart. You evil bastard. You're a clear-cutting, cigar-smoking, depraved lunatic with a machine replacement head. Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps and please hack off your own feet and eat them. You profit-seeking circus act. Your idiot gibberish fuels the dystopian nightmares cooked up daily from the industrial laboratories of death, the giant echo of no trickling down from overpaid, overfed lackeys. The Gucci overlords and conservatives have always been black-hearted demons, and all WTO representatives are their mutated, half-human, retarded stepchildren. You're incontinent pond scum. You spineless vegetable head of dead lettuce with the mental capacity of a Swatch battery, the cognitive skills of a pigeon, and the intelligent quotient of a dirt clod. A blood clot for a brain and a softened skull you can poke your finger in like a stick of hot butter. Those little rodent eyes like two shiny black BBs that never blink, gazing away into empty space, and a third eye on the side of the skull dripping eye snot, combing your hair over so as not to scare children. A dead third eye just above the right ear like a milky black protruding mole. You black magician and puppet master, trained by Aleister Crowley and raised by feral goats, turning Seattle into a Nazi Klan outpost with David Duke's twin alcoholic brother at the controls. Your entire philosophy is a bunk corporate handjob, and all your heroes are evil. Ayn Rand is a walking brain hemorrhage. Rush Limbaugh is a whimpering, dehumanized thug. Ronald Reagan is a diseased midget steeped in chocolate slim fast. To sum up, my worthless friends, Mark Sidran is a plastic toad, a horrible scab-infected abortion, a demonic fascist, a pathetic worm with dogmatic sermons for an industrial cesspool, a space heater filled with human waste and cat hair, a fan of John Tesh, a corporate shill, a floating green turd in the punch bowl of life, and may bright yellow vitamin-fortified piss flow onto the door handle of his holy automobile.
This time we're going to say my name. Because see, you guys don't know that I have a different name. So, are we going? See, I have a name. Let's spell it. ARROYO dash GUZMAN. You know those names? You should. See, there's a movie called ARROYO 2014. Get up and watch it. And guess what? I'm not the rancher. Not the rancher's wife, not the rancher's kid, not that I couldn't have been. That's not the path I chose, was it? My ex-husband's the killer, and newsflash, she's not dead. So see this here? Because I was showing somebody that the city doesn't really use real money. So here, when you send me something, this is what you send it to. You send it to ARROYO-GUZMAN Family Trust Account. I'm the executive director, Terry Pope Gonzalez. Here's a post office box. Here you go, young lady. Please don't be upset with me. Hey, now my brother was here checking you guys out. So was my uncles. Do you know you have scratchy toilet paper? And he really got treated bad. So you know what he said? You go buy them some toilet paper. Get everybody to start bringing toilet paper in. Because guess what? I guess that's why everybody's so damn, I can't say damn, right? Because you know what? Here, let's clear up some things. I have 2 boobs, not 6. I have 6 butts. Because when you guys are talking about me, you have no idea who knows me. Now see that young man back there? That is Investigator Schaefer, badge number 1193. Clap for him, because he protects you guys from people like me. You know the people you screw over? Yeah, because guess what? You guys, wait a minute. I gotta put a filter. You sent an officer over to me to make sure I put a filter in. This is the best I could do, Camels, okay? Here, we'll leave it here too. I don't think there's any cigarettes in it. One of my brothers brought that to me. And here is a monkey. And no, you don't get it, okay? Because the little kids you screwed over in my neighborhood, they're gonna get it. But hey, it's no big deal. I'm so glad Mr. Whitman was here, because guess what? His wife in New York knows my family. Wow, that's another name. You ever have those names that you don't say in open court? And you know what's a kicker here? Jeff Kirkpatrick was my attorney, and I don't mean a public pretender. He was my bought and paid for attorney. We have an anniversary coming, don't we? You ought to know what it is. It's December 17th, when everything happened to my father-in-law. And we're not going to talk about that, because that bothers me. But you guys caused the death of somebody you should have never. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I got marbles here. Because who in their right mind ever thought it was okay to put a concrete company 50 feet from a family home? A residential home. How many meetings did you have with that family? Not a damn one. And I'm standing here to tell you I don't appreciate it. And you know what? I'm coming. And what you guys forgot? Do you even know who I am? I called your office. Did you know I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of hearing aids? Because guess what? Those people over there, can't hear now. And they should be able to hear. They're not half as old as I am. Carl, you got me my transcripts yet? There's 6 hours of them. You got them? I put it in writing, notarized, certified that document. Where are they at? I asked you a year ago for them. But you just think I'm stupid? You guys have no idea who I am. You know what? Jeff doesn't even know. You know who knows? Call her up, Stephanie Hupp, 402-476-2200, extension 15. That's the best attorney you have in this town. And you know who I had to hire? Sean Brennan, because now my husband's involved, right? Now, you know the companies you're protecting? They do insurance fraud, welfare fraud, housing fraud, but you guys keep protecting them for that damn cheap concrete, don't you? Go over and look at Antelope Project. How come that's fallen down already? Go look at Harris Bridge. I got it, honey. Go look at Harris Bridge. Why do you already have structural damage? Because you can't put crappy material in the concrete. But you guys let it all happen. And so you know what? I'm gonna be here every single time there's a meeting. Because guess what? We're going public, aren't we? You know how many people, you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to give Roger Feigard some panties. Got him pink. I won't say what goes with pink. These are for Mickey Esposito, since everybody's panties get in a wad when I come up here. So send them to her, okay? Now these here, they can't even fit on my ankle. Did you see me in a book? It's not a porn book either, is it, Cindy? I made a lot of money in a book. And guess what? My dad called it dental floss. And guess what I did with it? I put it away for something like this, and I made a lot of money. There's a lot of men has that book. And so, you know, I looked pretty good, didn't I, Cindy? Come on, tell them. I looked pretty good. Now I'm fat as a cow. Now remember, I have 6 butts, not 6 boobs, all right? And I'm gonna take this. I'm leaving. I'm not stealing anything, okay? But
Understood.
I need out, okay?
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave this for you guys. Here, how do you want me to sign it? Which name?
Whatever name you want to use tonight.
Tonight? You been to my family?
Anyone else wishing to speak at open mic?
My name is Andrew Christensen. I live at 1212 Twin Ridge Road. Lincoln has the opportunity to be a social leader in this country. We have been casually ignoring a problem that has gotten so out of control that our children are throwing around names and words without even understanding their true meaning and treating things as though they're normal. I go into nice family restaurants and I see people throwing this name around and pretending as though everything is just fine. I'm talking about boneless chicken wings. I propose that we as a city remove the, excuse me, I'm trying to,
Yeah.
excuse me,
Sure.
come on. I propose that we as a city remove the name boneless wings from our menus and from our hearts. These are our reasons why. Number one, nothing about boneless chicken wings actually come from the wing of a chicken. We would be disgusted if a butcher was mislabeling their cuts of meats, but then we go around and pretending as though the breast of the chicken is its wing. Number two, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless. I don't go to order boneless tacos. I don't go and order boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. It's just what's expected. And then number three, we need to raise our children better. Our children are raised being afraid of having bones attached to their meat. That's where meat comes from. It grows on bones. We need to teach them that the wing of a chicken is from a chicken, and it's delicious. I propose that we rename boneless wings in the city of Lincoln. We can call them buffalo-style chicken tenders. We can call them wet tenders. We can call them saucy nugs or trash. We can take these steps and show the country that where we stand, and that we understand that we've been living a lie for far too long. And we know it because we feel it in our bones.
Thank you, Andrew.